woke up at 5 this morning. Just went to use the bathroom and brush my teeth. We're gonna get the boat fired up. I want to ride the tide up north today, so that's why I got up so early. So I'm just gonna fill the water and then fire up the engine and we're gonna roll. It's a really calm day out here between Texanada and mainland Canada, which is a nice change from yesterday. We're just zipping right along, doing about 5.7, 5.8 knots. There's a few boats out here, but mostly it's flat calm. So we've got about 2 hours before we make our next turn, and about 4 hours till we get to Lund. I don't know if we're gonna stay at Lund though. If we're still making good headway and the water's nice, we might just go all the way to Desolation Sound today. Rice cakes with peanut butter, honey, and bananas. Since we've got calm seas and a long way to go, I've been working on figuring out the reefing system and how it's supposed to be rigged up. I had it tied a little bit wrong, so I'm fixing that. And then one of the blocks up there, the little pulley was seized, so I'm working on getting this out, and then I'm going to clean it up, lubricate it, and reinstall it. Alright, I got them all cleaned up and lubricating it with super lube. Spins really good now. These thread down into either a plate or some nuts buried in the fiberglass. So I put some thread tape on it for it to seal and have some anti-seize properties, and then I got butyl tape around the holes. We're just passing through Thulin Pass, and we are on our way up to Squirrel Cove. Right there. Well, we're just coming into Squirrel Cove here. Hopefully there's some room in this anchorage. I can see a few boats in there already. Pretty narrow entrance here coming into Squirrel Cove. It's only like 13 foot deep. We made it. Anchored up. We got a stern line running over that tree and back. I'll loosen it a little bit as the evening goes on because the tide's gonna swing pretty low. You're good right there. Okay, we got this boom cover up that Stan gave me. So we got some shade, we got all the hatches open. It's pretty damn hot, so we're all gonna jump in the ocean and go for a swim. Okay, go.
Here's the awesome view for tonight. Look at the reflection, it's so pretty. Magnificent.
Good morning. It's Wednesday. Me and Shelly are just waking up. She's down there making some breakfast, and we just made some coffee. The stern tie system worked good, so we stayed put, and I let out enough line for the tide going down to 5 feet. But yeah, it's a super chill morning here. Squirrel Cove. I think we might stay here for the day, or maybe move over to Tikrin Arm. Tikrin Arm is our next destination. It's got the big cliffs and stuff that you can jump off of into the water. We're gonna go over to the Squirrel Cove General Store here in a little bit after breakfast. They've got a good store there, laundry, showers, all that kind of stuff. So we'll be heading that way after we eat. After going to the Squirrel Cove General Store, we came back to the boat, and Emily, Logan, and I snorkeled, and Shelley and Lillian went and paddleboarded. We headed over to a spot where we saw a lot of starfish the day before. One thing about Desolation Sound is almost everywhere is just absolutely covered in oysters. Like there's just probably billions of them. I don't even know how many. That's all oysters right there. So you gotta be really careful where you touch and where you step. You definitely want water shoes because they're sharp and you just cut yourself all up. A lot of the water is really green up in Desolation Sound that we saw. Must be because it's really warm and probably has a lot of algae growing in it. This was some sort of big chunk of seaweed. At first I thought it was a jellyfish. I was worried it was going to sting us. There are a lot of starfish, mostly purple, but there was all the different colors you could think of. I picked this guy up because I wanted to show the kids the underside with all the little suckers they have on them. I put him back right where he was. This jellyfish was actually up on the shore, dying. We didn't know if it was dead or not, so we used a stick to pick it up and put it back in the water, and it just started swimming away. One thing I wanted to get done, since the water was going to be so warm, was to get the bottom scrubbed up nice and clean. So I started working on that while we were in Squirrel Cove. Emily's our test dummy for the boom hammock. Ah! We got it supported with the halyard, and she says she feels like some sort of a bait. There's some sort of bait for the fishes. Sharks. Just leaving Squirrel Cove. We were gonna head to Tikran Arm, but I did a bunch of reading on it, and it's supposedly a really challenging anchorage. And we're kind of still amateurs, definitely amateurs at anchoring this boat. Probably anchoring in general. We've done a lot of just tying up the buoys throughout our boating career. We're gonna be heading over to Tenedos Bay. There's a lot more anchorages over there, and there's a good spot to hike to Unwin Lake. And we're supposed to have some pretty killer cliffs that you can jump off of, and the water is supposed to be really nice in the lake. Our course going over to Tenedos Bay. Here's this Lake Unwin. It's supposed to be about a 10-minute hike to get to it. So we're gonna be anchoring somewhere in this bay. There's a couple different areas too. So hopefully we can find a spot. We're just passing by Refuge Cove. This is a super busy spot out here in Desolation Sound. It's got lots of provisions. You can dump off your trash at a garbage barge and all that. But we're doing pretty good for now, so we're not going to stop. But just wanted to check it out as we went by. We're just coming into Tenedos Bay. There's quite a few boats in here. We'll just go along and look for a spot that we can anchor up to. We're anchored up here at Tenedos Bay. There was a bunch of rings over here that you can grab on the shore for your stern tie. But it's super deep over there. Like it's freaking like 90, 100 and 120 deep, like just off the shore. So we came over to this side and we dropped our anchor out there and then backed up. And I couldn't find any of those stern tie rings over here, but we took our stern line to shore and then went around that tree and came back. I intended to be more over this way to split the difference between that boat and this boat, but somehow we ended up way farther over on this side. But I went and checked in with that guy and asked him if us being here was going to impact them at all, and if he thought this was too close. He said no, it was fine, and we did good, and that they're leaving later today anyways. But I mean, if we had to, I guess try to move our stern line over to one of these trees and then pull ourselves over. But since they're leaving today, it'll be a non-issue here in a little bit. Okay, we're all gonna take a quick dinghy ride over to there, do a hike over to Lake Unwin. This is just a short hike. It's like a quarter mile. Feels kind of nice to be out just walking around. Oh yeah, you can already see the lake.
Are you gonna keep walking?
30. Okay, I think we found the rocks you can jump off of. Go down there and you can jump off those lower ones. You could even probably jump off this higher one right here. But until I go down there and swim and see how deep it is, I ain't jumping off anything. There's some more spots down there too. This is a pretty cool spot. Just kind of got to climb down these rocks to get to it, but looks like there's another spot right here. Might be easier. Okay, he's gone. He's come back up. What's the bottom look like?
I'll open my eyes.
Big old yacht just showed up. Dropping anchor. The Sea Nut. I googled it. It's $6.1 to $7.1 million, depending on options. That's a huge raven. That's cool. We just got back from the lake and did some more swimming today. Just kind of a chill day. Got a bunch of little chores done on the boat, cleaning up, organizing stuff, doing all the things I wanted to do but didn't have time to before we left. At Squirrel Cove, I got some of these beers. Super tasty. These are the last two. And we still have some ice in our Yeti. Our Yeti's been working real good.
Yeah, for Yeti.
But cheers.
Cheers.
Logan rode to shore to use the onshore amenities. It's actually a pretty nice little outhouse here. It doesn't smell bad at all. It just smells like cedar. Got some burgers going. For tonight's dinner. Bacon cheeseburgers. You gotta feed the crew well. I don't want them to mutiny on me. Well, it's Saturday morning. The weather has cooled way down. At about 2 o'clock this afternoon, 2 to 4, it's supposed to start raining. And it's gonna rain and rain and rain and rain. It's gonna rain a whole bunch yet tomorrow. But we motored the dinghy over. We just carried it up on shore. And the girls and Logan and all of them are changing their shoes. We're gonna do a hike. Around Unwin Lake. I don't think we're gonna do the whole thing because Shelly's foot's kind of messed up a little bit. So we'll just hike until she lets us know that that's far enough, and then we'll come back to the boat. Try to do one outdoor outing today before it just starts dumping. Kind of a spooky rock. Now the bird has decided to take a nap. Oh, the lake's super foamy today.
Joe graduated. We decided we're gonna.
There's a weather station right there. There's our jumping in the water spot. Stay strong, little tree trying to grow on a log in the middle of the lake. The forest is just like completely covered in a carpet of moss. tons and tons and tons of trees down in here, and none of them are really that old. So there must have been just like a massive windstorm or something that blew down a ton of trees. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. Back from the hike. This is not bad at all. Some challenging terrain, but nothing too bad. So we're gonna use the onshore port potty. Got some people coming in a landing craft. And we'll be heading back to the boat to whip up some lunch. This is awesome. We got a tall ship coming in. That is rad. Come anchor next to me. Still a little bit left to do on the bottom cleaning, and I think we're going to be leaving Desolation Sound tomorrow. So the water dropped like 6 degrees overnight, I guess from it not being as hot yesterday. I don't know. And I'm going to jump in and try to finish up the cleaning on the bottom so that can be done, and I'll do a video afterwards to show you what it looks like.
One flip.
I already knew it was gonna be long.
Yeah.
Defective popcorn container.